Look like we live. Wait a second, let a few people get up in here. Let a few people get up in here. We're gonna cover a little bit of Travis Scott and that the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Definitely got to talk about that. Definitely got to talk about that. I'm gonna let a few people get up in here before I get going. Jay Black in the building. 925 in the building. Man, it's funny, man. I'm actually going to be off for the rest of the year. I don't got to work in 925 for the rest of the year. Usually I work every other weekend. My boss called me the other day. Basically, he told me he giving me the rest of the year off and he throwing me a Christmas bonus. So that's beautiful. Yeah, 925, man. I have a lot of good times out there. Let's see. Let a few more people get up in here, then we'll get started. 7 people up in here. If y'all forgot, go ahead, tap the like button if you're able to. Maeve Martinez, what's up with it? Lady Angels, I see you. Chronic Gaming. What's up with it? Man, you know they letting little white boy get off the judge in on it for sure. To be honest, I think a lot of people in on it. I don't have as much info on it as I usually do on most stuff, but I do want to talk about it. I want to talk about it a lot with y'all, a lot with my a lot with my viewers. I don't really like saying subscribers or like I really don't like when people on YouTube be like my fans. Like what do y'all I mean, I get it, some people I guess would be fans, but I'll just consider y'all viewers, you know. I guess subscribers not bad too. I used to always like calling them subs. MGTOW Shorts, what's up with it? One roller from Birmingham. What's up with it, man? I'm doing all right. I cannot complain at all, man. You up above ground and you not in the hospital or nothing, or you ain't got no ailments. Can't complain, man. I can't complain at all. All right, so let's get started. Today it's gonna be a short live. It's not gonna be too long. I just wanted to come talk a little bit. Yeah, Lady Angels, I see you. I appreciate the doves with the hearts. You know, we need more love in the world right now, especially with guys like this on the scene that got so much influence over so many people and not using it the right way, you know. But if y'all haven't heard, I'm pretty sure y'all have. He in the hot seat right now. I said rapper Travis Scott is still in the hot seat over his role in the Astro World Festival catastrophe. On the W magazine is reported looking to axe his cover with Kylie Jenner so they can distance themselves. That was part of the reason. Oh, I had the wrong one up. That was part of the reason I had this picture up first. I had both of them up there because it's basically about to come to head, and I have a feeling it's going to leak over into Kylie. She's going to have to deal with a lot of this dude's indiscretions, especially from what happened at that Astro World concert, you know, or festival. I keep saying concert because people keep trying to correct me, saying that wasn't a concert, that was a festival. All that wouldn't have happened at a concert. I think it all still could have, but you know. OP Marie Productions, what's up with it? You say you a good man, funny too. What's up with it? Man, nothing. I'm just on here. Today I'm just on here kind of talking. I don't really got as many videos and stuff to show off, you know, but I did want to go over this Travis Scott thing because you see, it's like, and I knew the backlash was going to come. You know what I mean? The backlash was almost destined to come because, you know, you have something tragic like that happen at such a big event, you know, and that's what I said. Somebody gonna have to pay, and I'm surprised that they keep talking about money. Me personally, I would be more inclined for people to be asking who's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Just K. Said hi from New England. This festival was it was a tragedy. Hey, Barbie Girl Tina, what's up with it? Appreciate you always coming through. You always coming through, handling business inside the chat. When I know when Barbie Girl Tina up here, I don't gotta worry too much. Cause some people come here, they get real reckless in the chat. Gold Crown. I don't know if that's your whole name. Gold Crown. I speak G-Bonics. Oh, see, I can speak G-Bonics too. See, I was able to read your name. First, I was like, I had to cock my head to the side, look all to the side. I wasn't sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. 47 people up here. If y'all haven't tapped the like button. Yeah, 750 million, man. We're going to go over this article, though. Hopefully, they don't hit me with no ads. It was something in the article I wanted to cover. Oh, right here. And I've noticed this. And have y'all noticed this? A lot of reports that keep coming out, the numbers keep changing. Well, I'm going to give y'all, like I did my last one, I'm going to give y'all basically what I've seen what the number is. And so far, it looked like the number's 12. Right here in this article will say, in total, 10 people have passed away as a result of the dangerous crowd surge. But from what I've come across, it seems like it's 12. I don't know what's up with this whole different number play. You know, it's been a whole bunch of type of symbolism going on inside of just the whole festival itself. You know what I mean? Kobe Levi, what's up with it? I see you, big dog. What's up with it, man? Yeah, so it was definitely tragic. And then look, even Nike is in on it. Nike ain't having it. And I kind of knew this was going to happen. And I'm really curious to see if the Jordan deal is going to fall through, because he has a deal with Nike, and obviously that's right along with Jordan. And I got a feeling they're going to take all that too, because, you know, the backlash that he's about to get and whoever's attached to him, that's what I'm saying. I think Kylie, she might want to go and hide just like he is. He's over there barricaded in his mansion right now. Cars parked in front of the gates. Yeah, Garcia Short said he's done. Facts. He's done. He should be done. You know? And like I said before, I'm still surprised. I'm not calling for him to go to jail, but something got to happen to somebody. That little 9-year-old boy, he passed away, you know? Rest in peace to that young man, and my condolences to his family. I can't even, you see all the pictures around the young man sitting outside. He's sitting outside the Travis head throwing up. You could tell he was just trying to have a good time. He was dancing around inside the thing. It's just a real unfortunate event. And it's crazy to me. I know and there has to be some people out there, and I think that's why a lot of people ain't released some of the stuff. It's definitely some people out there that, were the people that actually trampled on the kid. I guarantee you it's people that was jumping, felt something like they stepped on something, looked down, and saw that little boy, and kept going. I don't mean kept going like jumping on, but just kept going about their way. Didn't try to help him up. I'm pretty sure it's too much of that going on. Jessica, he said, domino effect coming through for you, Travis. Hey, it's coming through hard. Everybody hitting him. Everybody's hitting him. Deservedly so, too. There's no need to even play the apology again. That apology was, if I was the kid's parents, I'd want his head. Everybody over there. I mean, the most apology you got was from Drake, and he didn't even speak it. He just wrote a paragraph up on his Instagram or whatever. Matter of fact, while we still here talking, y'all always know I do it fresh. We're going to go up over here to Travis Scott page and see if he might have, hold on. See if he may have, nope. Remember, he said he was going to keep his people informed. He still got that all-seeing eye looking at him. And I came across another video today where dude broke it down so well, talking about these hands and the eyes and what it got to do with the kids. Because remember, y'all noticed in my last videos, I kept talking about that. I was like, a lot of this got to do with the kids. Most of all the things people I was seeing up in there was kids, high school kids. College kids. If you in college, I still think you a kid. I'm a kid. I remember that. I don't feel like I was a mental adult, honestly, until after about 25. A lot of people want to act like they are high and mighty, like they've been an adult. It's just what it is. Gold Crown, he told the little boy, fall. Telling people, you're hell, can't get out. Man. Yeah. And I bet that's how I feel. That's why I was showing on my last live of the girl that fell with the phone in her hand. What was crazy to me is that she kept the phone in her hand while she was down there getting stomped. But it shows you that when she fell to the ground, you could barely hear the music over the people jumping around, acting the fool out there. It was crazy. So I couldn't even imagine if it was a little boy and they bring Drake out, nobody gonna hear him. And they gonna keep jumping up and down. And the crowd is moving by itself. We went over that already. Said Google the word festival. I got you. I told you I just came up on here just to highlight y'all. We ain't gonna. I don't have that many videos, so we can get into it. And I honestly, this is more of a test of myself. I don't think we gonna get a big surge of people like we got last time. Like that was over the top. On my end, I had like 2,800 people live in the chat. That was crazy. I couldn't even keep up with the chat. I actually kind of appreciate more of a slower chat. Don't get me wrong, I like more people up in here, but y'all know how I go. My bad. Spelled it wrong. So what, you trying to have me look up the definition? Definition: a day, a period of celebration, typical religious commemoration. Okay. And that's what, remember, what did I name those last lives? I named it the Dark Church. I said Travis Scott, blah, 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 the Dark Church. Yeah. Typically, a religious commemoration. Yeah. And you got to look up and then look at the music they were playing before. I kind of wish I had some of that stuff queued up, but we don't need to listen to that stuff again. It was funny going back and looking at my live. I go back and respond to some comments. And, some of that music they had playing up in there that I was coming across, it was definitely different from what my ears is used to listening to. As far as, I was talking about listening to different hertz and all that type of stuff. 70 people up here. If you haven't tapped the like button, but let's keep going. One Roller said exactly, feasting on souls. That's exactly what they was doing. That's why they had the big head out there and had people walking through the mouth. But this one brother, he busted down. We're going to get into it in a second. Oh, we already talked about Nike. Right here. These are the actual Nike shoes. And y'all notice, it's back to what I was talking about. Like, yeah, he has a deal with Nike. That's fine and dandy. But go look at all his Nike shoes. If you peep them, from his Jordans to his Nike shoes, all his Nike signs are backwards. Everything's upside, or his Nike sign upside down. What was we just talking about last week? Upside down cross. You know what I mean? He's doing what thou will. Aleister Crowley. That's the type of stuff he's on. DIA Bang, he said, great channel. All right, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, for the 80 people up here, if y'all haven't noticed, I do got the join button if you'd like to become a member. It's just a few dollars. You can go ahead and that makes it where if, say for instance, the comments do get out of hand, it makes your comment priority for me to respond to them. So I believe it pushed members' comments in slow mode while everybody else is just going crazy. I don't know if the chat gonna get like that again, but who knows what happens in the future, man. This one thing about YouTube and this internet thing is very volatile. So yeah, just like I was saying though, look at it. But look, okay, we right here. We have to break down. Because I was always wondering, what's up with the hands with the eyes in them? What's up with that? This dude gonna break it down. Let's get right into this one. Because I love the way he break this down.
I'm about to say some crazy information about this.
I'm sorry I hate that TikTok music where they try to put the scary music in the background. I apologize about that. That's not that's not my style.
This Travis Scott show. I wasn't gonna make a video on this, but when I started digging, what I found is nuts. So we know the all-seeing eye represents Lucifer, but when you see the eye on the hand, that gives us a better idea of who they're talking about. This is Pale Man from the movie Pan's Labyrinth in 2006. Now this creature devours children in this movie. Pale Man was inspired by a painting called Saturn Devouring His Son. So it's very interesting to me that the entrance to the show is a mouth devouring people as they walk in. The painting was a picture of the Roman god Saturn. He's the god of agriculture that symbolizes time. He's usually depicted with a scythe. The Grim Reaper is really just a picture of Saturn. Travis's set design was a mountain with a portal in the middle. And the temple that the Romans built for Saturn was called Saturnius Mons, or Saturn's Mountain. Going to this show was like entering the temple of the devil and participating in a soul harvest ritual without even knowing. It gets worse. Now, one of the symbols of this god is a cube. It's called the black cube of Saturn. Now, Saturn's number is 8, which represents the 8 corners of a cube, which is why there were 8 flames at the show. This is the craziest part. The cube represents confinement and no way out. This is an old film called Cube. Fear, paranoia, suspicion, and desperation. Don't look for a reason, look for a way out. And wasn't his recent song titled Escape Plan? And wasn't the main reason people died was because they were confined and couldn't escape? And those who have spiritual eyes, those who are open-minded know what I'm talking about. And there's no doubt about what happened at that show.
And he pretty much answered my questions. Like, what? I didn't get the 8 flames. What was the big deal about the 8 people? Remember, I kept saying, they were saying 8 people killed. They weren't saying 8 people trampled, 8 people manslaughter. It was all, that's why I say it was all set up. And what did Bruh just say earlier? We had to look up the definition of festival. What's the definition of festival? Typically a religious commemoration. He was commemorating to Saturn, right? I'm sorry, I got to run that. I actually got to run that back one more time, if y'all don't mind. I got to run that back one more time, because it was a whole lot up in there, right there. It was a whole lot up in there. Let's keep going. I just got to run it back one more time. I got to. There's a few things that came, I was like, whoa, I didn't catch that the first time. True Talk with Shawnee, what's up with it? Pulled up. Yep, we in here. We getting the live going. Hey, you finally made it. Finally made it. But I got to play this back one more time. What he said? He said, definitely more than 8 people gone in that crowd. That's a fact. But the next day, they reported it. Why did they report it? Hold on. Why did they report it? Because it's a festival. They were giving a religious commemoration to who? The god of Saturn. He busted down. The god with the eyes and the hands and stuff. Moloch had the owl up there, and who almost the gatekeeper of the owl as far as this music industry right now? Had Drake up there. Come on, man. I'm gonna play it one more time.
I'm about to say some crazy information about this Travis Scott show. I wasn't gonna make a video on this, but when I started digging, what I found is nuts. So we know the all-seeing eye represents Lucifer, but when you see the eye on the hand, that gives us a better idea of who they're talking about. This is Pale Man from the movie Pan's Labyrinth.
Look at that. Hands look creepy as hell, and that's what was on top of the stage doing all the hand stuff on top of people. And like he said, this thing, whatever this thing is, eats kids. Let's keep going.
In 2006. Now, this creature devours children in this movie. Pale Man was inspired by a painting called Saturn Devouring His Son. So it's very interesting to me that the entrance to the show is a mouth devouring people as they walk in. The painting was a picture of the Roman god Saturn. He's the god of agriculture that symbolizes time. He's usually depicted with a scythe. The Grim Reaper is really just a picture of Saturn. Now, Travis's set design was a mountain with a portal in the middle. And the temple that the Romans built for Saturn was called Saturnius Mons, or Saturn's Mountain. Going to this show was like entering the temple of the devil and participating in a soul harvest ritual without even knowing. It gets worse. Now, one of the symbols of this god is a cube. It's called the black cube of Saturn. Now, Saturn's number is 8, which represents the 8 corners of a cube, which is why there were 8 flames at the show. This is the craziest part. The cube represents confinement and no way out. This is an old film called Cube. Fear, paranoia, suspicion, and desperation. Don't look for a reason. Look.
Pause. Ain't that what was going on inside of the crowd? Fear, people paranoid, suspicious, thinking somebody gonna hit him. Didn't dude get... Oh, some of y'all don't follow me on Twitter. Dude got beat up because he was throwing a bottle full of piss at the crowd. People suspect he was a suspect, and they went and got on him, beat him up in the crowd for doing that. I forgot I couldn't show that on my YouTube. I'm talking like I showed it to y'all. Some of y'all follow me on Twitter though, so y'all might have caught it.
Look for a way out? And wasn't his recent song titled Escape Plan? And wasn't the main reason people died was because they were confined and couldn't escape? And those who have spiritual eyes, those who are open-minded know what I'm talking about. And there's no doubt about what happened at that show.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, man, wow, 147 people up here. If y'all haven't tapped the like button, it does help the stream. Davon Cutmore, he said Adele concert with Saturn worshiping. Adele. Which one is Adele? Is that the white girl that sings? She sound like she black. I thought she was black. Erica Kathleen said, "Very well done, sir." That's all very true. It is for the most part, yeah. And that's the thing about it, because you'll see, like, he'll put up. I'm sorry, I have to keep going back to it, but it's a lot in this video. He went up to this thing right here. This is almost the same thing as Moloch. You know what I mean? This is almost the same thing as this dude, the god of Saturn. You see, he got the scythe like he was talking about, which is pretty much the same thing as the Grim Reaper. I saw somebody in the chat put the god of Saturn is quote unquote the god of time. Well, who comes at the end of your time? The Grim Reaper with what? That scythe. But you know us, we just kind of seeing what's up. That's what I say. It was a lot up in there. Yeah, Saturn Day. The week wasn't always there always wasn't damn, I want to say this correctly. It wasn't always 7 days in a week. If you really think about it, it was really 5 weeks in a month. Why? Because inside of a normal week, it was 6 days. You feel me? And what would that do? Make the months even. You know, Mr. Monster, Ace Frehley of Kiss, Kiss. Okay, says that Travis Scott concert seems like a satanic ritual gone wrong. Said there will be hell to pay. I don't know who Kiss is. I'm not sure who that is, but he's right though. You could tell something either went wrong or right in what they think. You know what I mean? That dude Kiss might have, because you know, like they say, they like to do everything backwards. Him saying that, if he's in a part of that type of background, him saying that, you know, it went wrong, he actually might admit that it went correct. It went well. Beyond well, probably saying that. It's weird, because they'll do north is south and south is west, up is down and down is up. You know? We said, go to speaker. Thought it was 28 days and 13 months. Go Crown. If it was 28 days, right? Listen, that's why I don't try to speak on this, because I'm not 100% for certain, but I am a math person. And the thing about sacred geometry, and actually they use the sacred geometry and stuff like that. That's what the whole cube is all it is sacred geometry. I'm big into math, and I know that the Most High is quote unquote perfect. On the perfect side of things, you will want the number to be even. But at the same time, I understand that it can't be even for stuff to go forever. That's why you got the 9 spiral. If you put any type of odd number with an even, it's never going to be even. You know, but you kind of need that even. You need that balance. You know. Mars Way Yoga, hey, I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that. I really do. I just wanted to come on here and talk today. I really didn't have too much. I came across a few videos, and I know my chat be kind of lit, so I like to come here and talk to y'all. Listen to 2 Times Kid music. I'll check them out. Erica Kathleen, Saturn, Black Cube, Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, the Black Cube and Mecca. Yeah, the Black Cube and Mecca, my goodness. And they just circling around that thing. Saturn also ties in with Freemason. Yes, with the checkerboard. Yes, I know about that. The checkerboard got a whole bunch of cubes on it, right? Come on now. No, they got a whole bunch of checkerboards inside of all the Freemasons, whatever. Moon cycle, 28 days, 13 cycles in a calendar year. Okay. I need to look into that more. You know, and you know what was funny, man? That people, when I was young, you know, when you're young, people ask you, what do you want to be? And when I was young, I used to tell people I want to be a geographer. I want to be able to map the planet. You know, and they was like, oh, that's already done. You'll never get a job like that. I'll basically just talk down to. But if you really come down to it now, we barely even know our geography. Matter of fact, only 5% of the ocean's been explored. And that's part of geography. I mean, I think that's topography or something. I'm not sure, but I love nature. You know what I'm saying? I love traveling, love hiking, all that type of stuff. But let's keep going, man. Enough about me.
More shocking images have now emerged, showing just how careless Travis has always been when it comes to his fans' safety. In fact, in some of these photos, Travis appears to rejoice at the sight of passed out fans, calling them heroes. One of the most disturbing photos that Travis posted on his Instagram, and which he has now deleted, shows a young unconscious fan at Travis's 2015 show at Manhattan's Webster Hall. In the caption, Travis wrote in all caps, "To the kid that didn't survive the rodeo, you're a hero in my book." In another now deleted photo from his Instagram showing two men trying to help an unconscious fan, Travis wrote, "Last day of tour was tonight. Very wild. To that kid who blacked out, you're a hero." Not all. More shocking images have now emerged.
Hey, he said, OP Marie Productions, rappers that rap about God dies, Tupac, Nipsey, a lot of them. Look at Old Dirty Bastard. Go look at a lot of Old Dirty Bastard, old stuff when he used to go up there talking. And the rest of them, they just be sitting back like, bro, he about to start talking about. He know we ain't supposed to be talking about that, but once he get a platform, he start trying to spill the beans on everything, and they did that. They really didn't like that. He one of the ones they took out early, you know. Kobe Levi said, "Go for a rock. I support you." Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate everybody, especially all my true supporters up here. I appreciate all y'all. You know, only thing I ask from the people and back as far as support is just tap the like button. And even if you don't support like that, if you want to show some support on the other side, you like doing, because remember I said the other people, they do it opposite. So just tap the dislike button. It all helps. It helps one way or another. You let people know that you don't like what I'm doing. 195 people up here if you haven't tapped that like button. Arctic Adapted said, "You think there's a war between heaven and hell? There isn't. It's more like constant and never-ending negotiation." I don't know about. I see that's a little too broad. A war between heaven and hell. I mean, obviously, if you want to get into it like that, of course there's never really going to be a war because they're separated. Now, is it a war to pull people to hell and to try to bring people up? Yes, you know. I'm not trying to sit here act like I can be the person to lead people to heaven, but I honestly believe, though, that's what, especially my people of color, that's what we missing. We don't have no real true leadership. You know what I mean? You go look at in India, they got shamans and all that type of stuff. You go look up in hell, even Korea, North Korea got Kim Jong-un. Like they got all these other places. Even in Africa, they got dictators out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in Philippines, they got dictators. Like, as far as, like, American black folks, we don't really got no quote-unquote king or super leader like that. I'm just keeping it a buck. And I think that's what really been hindering us. And I don't even think that it's talked about enough. And me personally, I really think that's why black folks get killed so much in America is because they trying to kill that next true king. But that's one thing about it. If there truly is a next true king, you're not gonna be able to kill it. That's not in your fate. I don't know. It's a lot to unpack, man. Life is very complex, and when you get to dealing with all these type of different entities that I didn't realize that we have to deal with, it's just a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Jason Freebreads, what's up with it? But let's keep going, man. I do got a little bit right here, last little snippet of the show. But remember I was asking on my last lives, I was like, why is there so many clothes out there? And why is so many people's shoes on the ground? And I was like, where are the people walking out that ain't got no clothes or shoes on? Well, I found one. I found a person. This young man right here. Well, he looked like he older than most of the people that was up in there, but he ain't got nothing on, which is crazy. It's crazy to me.
Lost everything. My shoes, lost it all. Dying in there. Kids was dying in there. I was trying to pull them up, out. I was trying to save them.
How can
I don't know how much this got I didn't expect to happen what happened to this.
Cause I need
This
you
shit shouldn't happen. They didn't even care. I literally have nothing other than my phone.
Find me soon because I
Lost my pants because they pulled them off of me. The shirt, my sweater, because they ripped them off because I was trying to grab them. Astro World will never be the same.
Cause lately it's been hard.
Right, he ain't have on nothing. Look, he had to go. Honestly, I probably doubt that was his clothes. I honestly doubt that was his clothes. Bruh, look, and he looking over the fence like, I don't know where my shirt at.
They're selling me for a part.
I hope he don't hit me with this music. This might be some copyrighted music. How about that Lady of Angels? You said he's not a small dude. That big dude. And that's why I was showing a whole bunch of kids getting all his articles of clothing ripped off, from his shoes to his pants to his shirt. And he said he did all that happen while he trying to help people. And I think that's part of the reason why people is like, it feels so demonic, is because you looking around and you seeing all this wild stuff going on, and you can see it just from my past videos. The one I should have really focused in on that on one of my, but you had bruh picking the girl up, and then Drake come out. He literally dropped the girl to start getting back into the to the music festival. Crazy.
And I don't wanna.
I'm gonna just mute that because I'm not sure if that music gonna hit me with the copyright. I don't need to get hit with no more copyrights. They would tear my ass out. Yeah, fair use. This is for educational purposes only. Opinions, all that. Hey, Ease 3, I appreciate that, man. I'll be forgetting that. I need to start putting that at the beginning of my videos, for real. Hey, what happened to bruh? Bruh done twisted his ankle or probably busted his knee up. That's how I was looking when my knee was busted up. But yeah, bruh was up here. He had nothing on. Look, he had no shoes. Hold on. Bruh had no shoes, no socks, nothing. And had to go back and get his stuff. That's wild to me. That's wild. But listen, Travis Scott got a whole lot. And listen, I don't think, hold on, where is it at? I don't think they're going to be able to cover all this. Now, the good thing for him, for Travis, is that, you know, even though it was his show, he still had other people there. Master P was there. Drake was there. It was hosted by Live Nation, Apple. So a lot of people going to have to account for it. And listen, what was it, Kylie or which one he with? She got plenty of money, so he'll be all right. He'll be all right. One thing he need to do, though, he don't need to be throwing no more shows, doing none of that. He need to just go ahead and just lay it on down. He really need to be getting up on his Instagram, and like he said he was going to do, and talk to his fans. He said he was going to keep his fans updated. We ain't heard nothing. We still just seeing nothing but all seeing eyes up on this thing. Mars Jugger, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but powers and principalities. Well, that's the real... Look, old school, that's why I put the last video up. Talk about Smokey for Friday. That's why that one line, that big worm, hit so hard. He said, man, it ain't about the money. It's about the principalities. You ain't about to just come taking my... I need my $200. It's all about the principalities. Principalities is a big deal for me. I operate a lot off respect. And especially when I start, when a person don't give me no respect, or you super disrespecting me, oh man. Man. I can't deal with it. I won't deal with it. Straight up. Sorry, man. So we gonna segue right up over here, man. That's enough for Travis Scott. We know he's pretty much done. He's washed up over the river. You know, he still got a lot to deal with. He over there barricaded in his house. But we gonna listen to this dude. So I kind of messed up. I had a different video that was longer than this one, and it got jumbled up in the middle of the stuff, and I lost it. G-Dub said, I saw footage from all of the shoes, backpacks, clothes, phones covering the ground. I was shocked. I've been to Burning Man 6 times, tons of music festivals, etc. I've never seen anything like that. G-Dubs said Burning Man. You know about Burning Man, right? You know when they burn that man, it's supposed to be somebody up in there really burning. That's what I heard, allegedly. That's what happens allegedly. But make sure I say that. Allegedly. Burning Man, though, ain't too cool. I heard about some stuff that happened up. It's some articles, it's some stuff that happened up there at Burning Man. You know, and they can't necessarily put it on somebody because that's a festival too. Now that I sit back and think about it, ain't that a festival? Hold on. We did the shout out to my subs, man, to my viewers. What's the festival? The definition, typically a religious commemoration. Burning Man? Burning Man is very similar to what they do up over there at the Bohemian Grove. That's why it rubbed me the wrong way. And they say they burning the effigy when they playing loud music when they doing the burning to make sure you don't hear that real person really burning. So I'm just saying, I'm calling it how I see it. 230 people up here, man. If y'all haven't tapped that like button. All right, so we're going to get into Kyle Rittenhouse. So listen, I'm going to just give y'all my stance from the jump. Me personally, I'll keep it a buck. I don't really care about what Brad got going on. Why? Because there's cases like this that go on every day, all day in the hood. It's plenty of people get guns from the wrong person. Well, I ain't going to say the wrong person, but get an illegal gun from a person and go gun somebody else down. Or they'll go get a gun from a person and call themselves protecting somebody. You know what I mean? Like, bruh was basically, he got jumped. And when he got jumped, he shot the cats. He shot the cats that tried to jump him. I wanted to show the video because I came across the whole video of what happened. Say Ahmaud Arbery's name. Why you want me to say his name? We know what happened to Ahmaud Arbery. That was unfortunate. Which one was that? Was that the kid that was running and they shot him while they were standing on the back of the truck? Paula Taylor said you make more sense than anyone else on YouTube. I don't know about that. I just try to keep it just straight up real life, straight to the point. A lot of people try to get up on here and try to be smarter than everybody. Me personally, I'd rather get obviously I got some type of information to give. But I want to come on here and learn right with y'all and we can learn together. You know, I didn't know that a festival was a religious commemoration. That's actually a big deal when you sit back and really think into the grand scheme of things. Y'all know me, I look at the wordplay of certain stuff. And I even said it on the Travis Scott thing. They said at least 8 people. They made sure to put that 8. And I said that back then too. They made sure to put that 8 up there. True Talk with Shiny said the news from the media is promoting this trial over to deflect from what is going on in the Ahmaud Arbery trial. Oh, I don't care about this man's trial. I don't care about what happens to him. That's how I feel. I feel you. I feel the same way. I really came on here more or less to talk about that all the extra stuff that they doing for this young man. If he was a young black man, he wouldn't be getting this much benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? That's my whole thing is they doing all this pandering, but I know if the shoe was on the other foot, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about all this type of stuff happening in Chicago all the time. And probably real situations. You know what I mean? Old school, I'll give you a even better situation. Well, not better, but an even more realer situation. I think I reported it on my channel early when I was back, yeah. Where all those people went up to, all those people in Chicago went to that one dude's house that was a known rapist, was known to have girls inside the building, and the police didn't do nothing about it. So they went up in there, beat bruh, they did whatever to bruh, inside, burned this whole house down and got the girls up out of there. Because the police didn't want to go up in there. Black folks said we ain't getting our just due. And I know some people like, oh no, here we go, he trying to make it a black and white thing. That's what it is. I ain't making it that way. This is my reality. Ain't no way, matter of fact, I'll put it to you like this, ain't no way a cat that looked like me about to be able to run down the street with an AR-15 towards the police. And they don't stop me in the middle of the street, Tell me to put my hands up, get on, or turn around, walk backwards, count to 15, say the ABCs backwards. Now get on your knees. Come on now, man. Dude had an AR-15 loaded with one in the chamber, ran up to the police, and they did almost a shield for him. That's what I don't care what happened in the case. We already know what's going to happen in the case. And that's the part that's killing me. Why they bringing all these National Guards up in there like something like who's supposed to tear the building down? We know he about to get off. We know the 2 cats that he killed happen to be, they messing with little kids anyways. And y'all know I don't rock with that. So ain't no tears over here for them cats. And if you look at the video, they were stupid anyways. They should have left little bro alone. But my whole thing is the way the justice system is cheating them. From the justice system, from the judge to the prosecution, all the way down to the police he ran to with an AR-15 loaded. And they know that it's active shooters out there. Right? They know it's an active shooter out there. You got a young white dude come up to you with a fully loaded AR-15 and they don't do nothing. Hey, Gold Crown Eyes speak Ebonics. He do got aim. And I keep honest, like he defended himself actually very well. He did it to the most minimum that he could do it. All them people he shot, he only shot him one time. I'll keep it a buck. He better than me. You know? True talk, science, you respect it, you agree with that? Yeah, I mean, listen, and if anybody disagree, I understand. Everybody got to have they own, you know. Everybody stand on what they believe in. But, I'll just come on here and just tell it like I see it. And I just think that is not right. Because we got a lot of young black dudes in the hood where this type of shit happen all the time. And they not all over the news like that. And we said, say Ahmaud Arbery's name. Now, see the cold part. Which one is Ahmaud Arbery? Ain't that the one that was where they were on the back of the truck and they were shooting them from the back of the truck? They had a caravan following them or something like that. Talking to Ammo, you buy the shoe, comes an FMJ, so what? Oh, he talking to somebody else. Different rules for different people, and it ain't right. Yeah, hey, Devin Cutmore, you right. And I mean, that's just the way it is. You know? Matter of fact, dude put it in perspective, and I never thought about it this way. You know? Hey, shout out to the people that came through. 239 people up here if you haven't tapped that like button. But I was watching this video the other day, and dude was like, rich people don't have the same rules as poor people. And he was like, let me explain to you why. The reason why rich people don't have the same rules as poor people is this. Say, for instance, me. I get caught speeding down the highway and doing 100 miles per hour. They give me an $800 speeding ticket. That's going to hurt. That's punishment for me. They know I got to work a couple extra days at work to get that taken care of. That's a punishment. Whereas a rich person, that's not even a slap on the wrist. That's nothing to me. And I'll give you another 800 because I'm going to be doing 100 miles per hour on the way back. Like, they could do it like that. Whereas with us, no, you just pay it off. Same for instance with all the stuff that goes on the side of the courts. And it kind of made me wonder, who's this dude attorney? Who paid for his attorney fees? Oh, that's right. He already got the, what's that where they donate to everybody, where the white folks be donating to all the people? GoFundMe. He been at the GoFundMe. I'm not even tripping off, but we still gonna cover it. We gonna go through this because, a lot of people making fun of him when he was on the stand crying and stuff, but this is all just simple. It's just PTSD. People keep discounting the fact that this young man actually really did kill 2 people, and I believe he put the other dude in critical condition or something like that. Princess Santo, he said you can't even watch it because you know the outcome. Yeah, we all know the outcome. If you don't know the outcome, and then the cold part, see, like, it should make more people upset is why are you wasting our tax dollars on 500 National Guards to come protect some shit that we know y'all about to, like, come on now. Y'all could be using them 500 National Guards for a whole bunch of other things, especially the resources you use them, bringing them out there. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Real opinion say you just don't believe. Sorry, I'm not Christian. That's all right. I'm not here to make anybody to believe, But real opinions. It's good to know what other people do believe. You know what I mean? So you're not talking, or you're just aware of what's going on of your surroundings. That's just aware of your surroundings. You know that I'm not saying that a person that believes is a rattlesnake, but I'm saying if you walk in the field and you see it's a rattlesnake over there, you know it's a rattlesnake. You know how to conduct yourself. You know what I mean? Now you're not gonna go over there and start doing the sea walk right next to the rattlesnake, right? It's just I don't know. Maybe that's a wrong. Y'all know me. I try to put examples. That wasn't a good example. Okay, True Talk Shiny said he's the man that was jogging down the street when they jumped out the pickup and started shooting him. Oh, okay, yeah, Ahmaud Arbery. So yeah, I read up on that case, and so the thing about that case, and listen, this definitely wasn't justified the way those folks did him, and I really don't think they're going to get off. I honestly don't, just because it's on video. They literally shot him in the back. They shot him before. They were shooting at him before he went to try to wrestle the gun from the dude. So I don't think they're going to get off. Somebody going down as far as that, but it did come out that I think he was like breaking into houses, or it sounded like petty crime, and the statute of limitations. When I was young, real young, but it'd be construction out zones like that where they're building houses, and we were bad. We would go up over there and throw rocks out the new windows, busting the new windows, then run from security. It's bad little kids. I don't know if he was doing something similar, but that's what I mean. Like something like that, you don't need to lose your life on. So, no, he might as well. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get off with that. I really don't. Some of them might, but somebody going to jail. Somebody is going to jail on that one for sure. SHA said Rittenhouse is a killer and belongs in prison 100%. I mean, not everybody has that opinion. Me personally, I already knew what was going to happen. As soon as the judge said they not counting the weapon as I forgot what they wasn't counting the weapon as. That's how I didn't really even want to talk, because I don't even have the facts on it. I just wanted to come over here and just say I really don't care, because it wouldn't even be like this if it was me. Trent, could you even imagine? Just try to imagine it. Y'all sitting here watching me, see me talking. Could y'all imagine roles reversed and they put me where Kyle is? All the stuff you seen that he's done. Could y'all imagine me right where he at? Like, come on. Come on, man. Yeah, that's that privilege, for sure.
People right there.
Take a deep breath, Kyle.
That's what I... That's what I run.
We're going to just take time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch, or listen.
One thing about that whole situation right there was he was actually really hyperventilating. You could tell he was on PTSD or something. That was a serious situation. But yeah, it's just crazy to me. Hey, Pastor One, appreciate that. He said Rock is the best YouTuber. I appreciate that, man. I was just about to Starlight. Do y'all think that was a fake? Hold on, let me go back. Do y'all think that was a whole fake? Y'all think all this was fake? Or you think that was real? Me personally, I think it was real because he was hyperventilating at the end. Like you see his chest, like he was trying to catch his breath. I think it was real because like I said, at the same time, he did kill 2 people. What do you say? You think it's fake? Said, don't let them divide us, race, politics, or leaks. Hey, Devon Cutmore, that's the thing about it. It don't even got to be division. It's not even like that. There ain't no divide. We know that certain people in power doing the certain stuff to other people. That don't got nothing to do with me and my neighbor. If you happen to say Devin Cutmore, I don't know if you happen to be a white man, but if you stay next door to me, if this world shut down tomorrow, we know that I live in a cul-de-sac. We got to protect this cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying? You my neighbor. If I got some food, I'm going to make sure you cool, because we looking out for each other like that. Like Or when the stuff gonna hit the head, all that the race and politics, that ain't gonna really matter too much no more. You know, we do know that though they using that divide and conquer as a smooth tactic. Smooth tactic. Every person involved in the case is white. Where does race come into this at all? Matt Carterer, race come into this, whereas we seeing how many people over the weekend got murdered in Chicago last weekend? How many similar situations like this we seen in LA, Compton, up here in the Bay Area where I'm at, Richmond, Oakland, where they got people with very similar crimes like this. I know people, but I can't talk. Woo. I'll call myself right there. Listen, plenty of people, plenty of times get illegal weapons to go, quote unquote, protect people. He going over there, he said he was protecting businesses, a 17-year-old, and then he said to help people. What was his excuse? To help people or something. Long story short, I'm not getting that same benefit of the doubt. That's what we talking about. Hey, Box said yes. He said supposedly he handpicked his numbers to choose his own jury. I saw that. And that looked very funny to me, you know? That looked real funny. I didn't understand that. I've never even seen that. I didn't even know they do that. Maybe that's something that they do different in Wisconsin. You know? Mike Simmons said Zimmerman is not a 33rd degree Mason. That's facts. I don't know about that. Some hated when Chicago was brought up. Yeah. I bring up Chicago all the time. Listen, there's more people that died in Chicago. I forgot which weekend it was. Where all them people died in Chicago from gunfire. There was more people that died from gunfire that weekend than people did from the CV-19. Which one is the pandemic? And why does Ray Ray got a fully automatic weapon? When a fully automatic weapon is hard as hell to get legally. But little Ray Ray got one for nothing. It said people know how to hyperventilate, Rock no tears coming down his face. I'll give you that one, no tears coming down his face. Right there, he was trying to squeeze something out. But everybody deal with trauma differently, you know. So, one thing I will say is, I ain't watched the whole case, so I ain't going to sit up here and act like I know everything. Y'all already gave my soliloquy on what I feel about the thing, but everybody do deal with trauma differently. But I did want to play this little clip because he's talking about video games. Y'all know me, I play video games on the side.
Isn't one of the things people do in these video games try and kill everyone else with your guns?
Yeah, the video game, it's just a video game, it's not real life.
So he seemed pretty coherent right there. They asked for me to play it one more time. I'll play it one more time. I don't mind playing it one more time just so we can get it. I even go big screen on it. It's kind of fuzzy big screen, but we'll watch a big screen. It don't matter. Deep into the video. 267 people up here. If y'all haven't tapped that like button.
People right there.
Take a deep breath, Kyle.
That's what I... That's what I run.
We're going to just take time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about 10 minutes, and please don't talk about the case during the break. Read, watch, or listen to any economic trial.
People right there. People right there.
Take a deep breath, Kyle.
That's what I... That's what I run.
We're going to just take time for our break anyway. You can just relax for a minute, sir. We're going to take a break about...
Hold on. Karbowski, you said his dad owned a business in Kenosha. So that's the reason why he was out there? He was out there because he was trying to protect his dad's business. That's the first time I heard that, so I don't know. Hey, Sophia Sharif, you ain't got no love for bro. They said, where's Pacifier at? She ain't got no love for cuz. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I get it. I understand. You know, it's a whole lot of, like I said, Ray Ray ain't getting the same just do. You know what I mean? It's not like that. They just throw the bracelets on to throw you in the back of the cop car. You said no to stating that his family is from there. Yeah, I mean, I know that's where his family is from. I just didn't know that he actually had a business. I remember him saying, I do remember that. When the whole thing first came out, he was saying that the whole reason why he was out there was to protect the business. Because I ain't get it. I didn't even understand that you from a whole nother state and you out there with an AR-15 with medical gloves on. I just didn't really understand that. And then, yeah, we know about this. This is how it looked. It's funny that I peep why they showed this, because they got the Black Lives Matter sign and then it's on fire. I've already went over my stance on Black Lives Matter. Y'all know that's a fraud. Black Lives Matter is for the LGBT community. They want black fathers out of the home. I don't mess with Black Lives Matter. Patricia Cullors sold us out, took all the Black Lives Matter money, went and bought houses in the hills next to white folks. But you're talking about Black folks matter. All right, Black Lives Matter. That's what Judge Joe Brown says it's supposed to be. Black folks matter. Judge Joe Brown, man, he been up on Twitter, though, saying some stuff. I don't know if they done spiked his drink. I don't know what's up with Judge Joe Brown. I see why he ain't been over there on Kwame channel. Shout out to the homie Kwame. You know, I got to see if I can actually get Kwame on one of these lives, man. We get him on... You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing he doing all these interviews, all these other cats, man. He got to come sit down, chop it up with Rocknchop. We can talk about some real NBA stuff. I got the better NBA questions than what some of these cats be asking. They always keep asking about Michael Jordan. I don't care about none of that. I want to talk about the stuff, man. We gonna get to it. I'm gonna holler at Kwame though. I'm gonna holler at Kwame. Hold on, you said you get Truth Talk. Sean, you said you can't hear me. Should be able to. I'll just hold on. Let me check it. Oh no, we should be good. Ray Bass, who said y'all? You said y'all naive is. I never said he was crying. I said he was hyperventilating. And I said that's a form of PTSD. If you go look up people that actually have PTSD from battle, from dealing with life and death situations, you see that a lot of them actually do that same thing. Goozy Man, everyone should ask themselves, what would you do in that situation? Goozy Man, what I already said, Goozy Man, I would have been worse in that situation. I said he's better than me. Especially with the dude that had a gun and started to raise it up at him. He only shot him once. I would have hit him like 3 times. I'm keeping it a buck. The dude that wrestled me, he getting hit about 3 times too. But that's just the way I shoot. That's why I can't go. I live in California. I can't go to these shooting ranges out here. I got to go up to the hills because out here in California, they say you gotta shoot, bam, wait 2 seconds. Shoot, bam, then wait 2 seconds. Shoot, bam, wait. Now, I go on the hills because when I shoot, boom, 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 boom. Then I wait 2 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. Then I wait 2. Like, I really, and I like to run my guns through, you know, to really see if they can handle that shit. Well, I'm just talking, man. Y'all know me. I get to talk about myself. Dominique Milford said, Truth Told Shani. Still though, oh, hold on. He talking to Truth Told Shani. Okay. Arthur Adapted Rider should have been, oh shit, hold on. It's moving on me. Should have been there either. That argument goes both ways. That's true. And me personally, I don't even think that should even be part of the argument. Like, why was he there and all that? Like, he's there. We know we dealing with that. We got to deal with what happened at the situation. And what happened at the situation? Some people tried to get on him, which they shouldn't have. You got people trying to hit him in the head with a skateboard, bro trying to stomp him out. And dude that tried to stomp him out, he lucky that he didn't get hit. So it was a whole lot going on that day. And then one dude with the that tried to pull the gun up to him, he didn't even get killed. He only got shot in the arm. So that's what it could have been. It could have been a lot worse. Alonzo Jackson, what's up with it? Made it to the stream, huh? You said Tania Marie, you said if you believe he wasn't acting, I got a bridge and book and I can sell you. I said I didn't see no tears, so yeah, he wasn't crying, but I do believe he was probably hyperventilating. Spinal 209, yeah, already said that earlier. He killed pedophiles. We are not. Listen, trust me. In this stream, we are not caping for no Kyle Rittenhouse. We ain't caping for none of these cats. We over here just calling it like we see it. He said, who got a gun pulled on him? One of the dudes that ran up on Kyle. I would show the video. I was about to, but I can't show violence on YouTube. I'll get a strike on my channel if I do that shit again. I already did it once. They said if I do that shit again, I'll get a strike. So I'm not fucking around. It's already bad enough I'm getting all these copyright claims. You say, yeah, at Starlight, you say you saw a picture of that arm, it was horrific? Yeah. And the cold part, if you look at an AR-15 bullet, you wouldn't think that it does that much damage. Hey, that bullet did some. He only shot him once. It looked like I almost ripped his whole arm apart. Alita Quazita, hope I said your name right. Appreciate the two. Kobe Levi said truth is banned on YouTube. You ain't lied about that. You ain't lied about that. So what do you think about the $750 million lawsuit against Travis? I think that it's going to get paid. I'm still curious about who going to jail. If that was my 9-year-old son, I know we getting paid. I ain't worried about that. I know we getting paid. Who going to jail? Who going to jail? Why was these barriers like that? Like, man, oh my goodness. And I really feel for that dude's father. Like, I couldn't imagine if that was my son and I've been in that situation. Even though I wouldn't put myself in that situation, just anything similar to that, I just couldn't imagine, man. I couldn't. And when you pass out, it's like you passed out. You bet. Like, I can only imagine. Like, I've been places where, matter of fact, I came home drinking too much, drunk. I probably should tell, but I'll keep it short. Came home drunk, and then wifey telling me like, man, you wasn't no good to nobody. You came home drunk. We needed you to be up, and you wasn't no good to nobody. And that's why I don't drink as much as I do. I'm very smart with the way I drink. Honestly though, I've only been messed up like that like 2 or 3 times in my life where I've been messed up like that. But that's the thing about alcohol. That's that alcohol. That's that alcohol. I'm chill off alcohol. I ain't drank in a while though. It's been a while since I drank. I'm cool. I'm staying easy. Vinny Bass said smoke a bleeze. Oh man, we've been known to hit a bleeze or two. Definitely been known to hit a bleeze or two. You should get Tommy Sotomayor on my show. Hell no. Tommy already made videos talking shit about Tommy Sotomayor. He ain't coming on my show. What I'm surprised about is that he didn't make no rebuttal coming back at me. Because, he was having all that funk with Kwame. And, Kwame, that's my peoples. Kwame part of the reason why my channel is doing as well as it's doing. Shout out my homie Kwame. Bradley Martinez, he said, do I smoke the good stuff? You never know. You never know. I'm from where we don't incriminate ourselves on the internet. Alec Baldwin defended by the media. Travis Scott ignored by the media. Kyle Rittenhouse persecuted by the media. America, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Arctic adopted. That's America. Where's the camera crews and just in the Maxwell case? I didn't even know she had a case. Giselle, was that just? I don't know how to say that name. Sorry, Yoga. I don't know that name. Everybody hates Scar. Appreciate you, sir. Hey, I appreciate you sliding through, man. Go ahead, go put that work in. Listen, you don't work, you don't eat. I know that. I got to go to work tomorrow morning, so trust me, I know. Hold on, where we at on the stream, man? It really wasn't too much. Oh yeah, bro talking. I didn't really want to go into that. What was this?
You cannot hide.
Oh yeah, that was just the outgoing thing. I don't really care too much about this case. So I'll keep it a buck. Hold on, I think I had something else. Oh, this was funny though. the judge phone was playing Trump's music when it rang during the thing.
The actions that I had talked about were done in bad faith.
Bruh, the judge got a Trump ringtone. That I don't know why I thought that was kind of funny. Oh yeah, so this is cool. So dude does a nice little breakdown. You know what I mean? Because I keep it a buck with y'all. I don't know most of the facts on this case, so you don't know me. I found somebody that do know the facts. So I'm gonna let him talk a little bit, and then we could get right into it.
Clearly, you haven't read the statute.
My bad. We getting towards the end of the stream too, by the way. So if y'all got any questions or anything, I'm gonna chill back for a second and just answer a few questions, and we're gonna get on up out of here.
But let's go over why the evidence points to Kyle acting in defense. For the people saying he crossed state lines, he did, but it was only 30 minutes away, and it's completely irrelevant. I don't know why people keep bringing it up as if it matters. And for those saying Kyle crossed state lines with the gun, he didn't, and it would also be irrelevant, but in the criminal complaint for Dominic Black, which is Rittenhouse's friend that got him the gun, it says right here that he asked Rittenhouse to join him, and on that date, he and Mr. Rosenbaum went to his stepfather's house, which is in Kenosha, where the defendant gave the Smith & Wesson rifle to Rittenhouse. There you go, he didn't cross state lines with it. Now, Kyle is allowed to use self-defense if he reasonably believes that his life is in imminent threat of death or great bodily harm. Now, Kyle loses his right to self-defense if he commits an illegal act that is likely to provoke an attack, or if he does something that he's doing intentionally to get somebody to attack him so he can defend himself. Now, even if he did that, he can regain his right to self-defense if he withdraws from the fight and gives notice to the assailant. Now, the video of the first shooting, you can't really see anything, so we have to go to the witness statement that's in the criminal complaint. And the witness says that Rosenbaum went to grab the gun, Kyle pulled away, and then he aimed the gun at Rosenbaum, and then when Rosenbaum leaned into him, he shot him, and that ended up killing Rosenbaum. Now, I think that was self-defense because it's reasonable to believe that if the guy took his gun, that he would use it on him, so he needed to defend himself. And I think this applies even if Rittenhouse somehow provoked Rosenbaum to chase him, which I've seen no evidence of that. Rosenbaum chased him on its own, so he's the aggressor. But even if he did, according to that Wisconsin statute, he was retreating, so he should have gotten his self-defense right back. Then Kyle runs away and falls down in the middle of the street. Now, for those claiming that the next group of people that attacked Kyle were just trying to apprehend him, that's ridiculous, because here's Kyle, and police are down here. He's running towards police. You're not apprehending anybody. Now, this is the first guy in the street Kyle shoots at, and it's reasonable to believe that this guy stomping on his head could knock him out, and then these people could end up killing him. So he shoots at him. But he doesn't hit this guy. Then the second guy he shoots at, and he ends up killing him, first of all, swings a skateboard at his head. Same thing, you could get knocked out. Reasonable to believe that if you get knocked out, your life is in danger. And then skateboard guy also tries to grab the gun, which if they get it, it's reasonable to believe that his life is in danger, so he shoots him. So then there's the third guy, and with a gun, he comes up with his hands up, and Kyle doesn't shoot him. But when the guy drops his hands and moves towards Kyle, then he shoots him. And that's also justified. Obviously, somebody's coming at you with a gun. Reasonable to believe your life is in danger, so he shoots him. So to say Kyle wasn't acting in self-defense, you have to either prove that Kyle was the aggressor, which we have no evidence of, or that Kyle wasn't reasonable to believe that his life was in danger.
Hey, you said he should, Vinny, you said he should have been his lawyer. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, he had me convinced. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he had me convinced. But at the same time, man, listen, like I said before, man, put me in Kyle's shoes, man. It's gonna be a whole different story. That's real talk. Hey, True Talk with Shawnee, I saw that talk earlier. I don't know how you see that video of me running around in the hills shooting. That might be on my, Instagram or my Twitter. Yeah, when I go up in the hills shooting, man, I'll be doing like drills and stuff. That's why I don't go to ranges, because the range you just got to stand in your lane and I want to be able to run around and do James Bond shit, do flips and all that type of stuff. You said that kid is gonna get the police job he wanted. I don't know after that. Hey, Tania Marie, I agree with that. Honestly, that's why part of the reason why I don't think he was faking. I know some of y'all don't like that. I don't think he was faking. I really don't think he was faking. Because I think he doesn't need to do all that. For what? Look how much they already threw the rifle out. They threw the whole rifle part of the case, they threw that out. So, like, what else they got? Kyle Rittenhouse knew he was supposed to cross that line with the gun, and that's why he took possession of Wisconsin. Yeah. Listen, AB, he probably took possession in the other state. Who's there to say he didn't? Pastor said, I love this channel, the people on it. God bless everyone. Hey, man, I love y'all too, man. Appreciate everybody that be coming out. Listen, then that's what I was saying. Remember when the stream was going crazy the other day on the Travis Scott one? And I was like, chill out. I was like, all my people that's normally here, chill out on the comments. Don't even trip right now. We can talk to each other later. Let's let all these new people up here, especially the ones that was capable for Travis. I wanted them to talk. I didn't want them to get lost in the middle of y'all sauce. Let's let them talk so I can string their ass up and let them see everything. I'm going to string your ass up and let you gonna open. What's that one meme where he had the dude eyes and he's opening? You gonna see this. You gonna see this talking about it ain't Travis' fault. Now, Travis could have did something. Mark Bolton, he said they will settle with the involuntary manslaughter charge at worst. They didn't charge him with that, though, so I don't know if that's what's going to happen. If you haven't watched the case of trial, how can you pass judgment? I'm passing judgment on all the stuff. Arctic adopted. I'm passing judgment on the stuff I saw, Glad. I'm like, off the stuff I'm seeing. I already said it earlier. I'm passing judgment on he ran towards police with a loaded AR-15 when the police knew there was an active shooter out there, and they came and consoled him. Come on in. Come on. Let it be active shooter out there, and my black ass come running up there with an AR-15. One in the chamber. I would have got my ass lit up. They didn't tell him stop, turn around. I know the procedure because this didn't happen to me before. Stop, turn around, get on your. Well, first they say do it. Say ABCs backwards. That's just comedy. But they tell you turn around, get on your knees, cross your legs. Or they tell you get on your knees, then crawl backwards. Or they how you do some weirdo stuff. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do none of that. Come on over here. Come on. No. Come on. Wasn't none of that. That's what I'm talking about. People saying he crossed state lines. He lived in both states. Yeah, but he still could have possibly crossed state lines, would it? The guy that owned the weapon was from the other state. But, hey, listen, that's neither here nor there. It don't really make too much of a difference. You know, we all know what's going to happen. That's why they got 500 National Guards out there. You think they got 500 National Guard out there because they about to lock him up forever? That's not about to happen. And I don't know why they bring 500 National Guards. Ain't nobody about to tear the building down. I don't get it. I don't even understand it. I really don't. Howard Howard, $750 million. Yes. Travis Scott got to pay. But it's not just him. It's Drake, Apple, Live Nation. They all going to have to split the bill. And a few of the other artists that was there. You know, it's funny to me that Master P, I guess some of the artists that left early, I think Master P said he left early. And he is one of the only people that said he don't want nobody to die tonight. Rock, a.k.a. the Black Rambo. Well, I'm something like it. I can't be. When I be out there, I'll be feeling like the Black Rambo. I ain't gonna lie. I bet you this kid went over there to try to kill somebody like us, but the only problem was that drew more people to look like him. I don't know if you typed that wrong, but I understand what you're trying to say. You said the cops weren't there that night. Arctic adopted. He just showed on this video. I just showed the cops was there. What are you talking about? You haven't
read the statute.
Hold on. He just showed that the police was there. That's the police right there. That's Kyle. And that's the police. What are you talking about? Kyle thought he was a GTA character. The court trial wasn't included. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why he probably, I don't think the tears is real, but as far as the hyperventilating and the shit is real, I'm really on trial, I can see that. You can see he was trying to catch his breath. Yeah, Vinny Starlight, I don't know what he talked about. We all know the police was there. I saw that video personally. And I remember when I saw him, like, he really ran up to the police with an AR-15 after smoking like 2-3 people. Said Prodigy got arrested with a possession of a weapon multiple times. Yoga, what that got to do with... They didn't do anything. Sorry, that's what I meant. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we on the same... Arc the Doctor, my bad. We on the same page. Cop never run in on a firefighter. If I was a cop, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't run in a firefight. Listen, I already know the police. Listen, if the police hear fired, if they hear gunfire, they're going the other way. I'll tell y'all a quick story and I'm going to get up out of here because we pretty much going to wrap this up. I used to stay in Oakland, California. We all know Oakland, California, it's a lot goes on out there, especially in the streets. I lived on 94th and MacArthur. If you know where MacArthur Boulevard is, you know that road be cracking. That's where a lot goes down. Almost every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and over the weekends, it was a sideshow every day. But that's besides the point. What the point is up the street, maybe about 3 houses down up the street, I heard the shots. Boom, boom, boom. 3 loud shots. Then you hear a girl screaming, ah, ah. So I go out. I'm looking out the top, the window, and I see dude down there. It's a dude laying on the ground. It's a girl standing there screaming, and it's a dude with like a revolver in his hand. You can tell it's like a chrome revolver. And then where I stayed at on 94th and MacArthur, you look up the hill, and the police is always up there. So I look up the hill. I see the police. You know what he did? He slapped that, but he went and threw that shit and went the other way. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm finally about to see something go down. I'm thinking the police about to ride down there and bust our way up. Nah. He heard that live gunfire and went the other way. Police ain't gonna save you. And I'll keep it a buck with you. That's what made me go buy a gun. People, why you gotta, cause when the police hear gunfire, they run away. So he ain't protect. I gotta be able to protect myself. And I live in the hood. I hear gunshots every night. Tania Marie said, I'm from East Oakland. This gentrified and all the homeless. Oh, man. Hey, Tania Marie, it's bad right now. I passed through Berkeley the other day. It's bad. The world is going on. What is Gavin Newsom doing? It's horrible. Oakland is bad right now, And the homeless, it just seems like it's getting worse and worse. Real talk. Heather, whatever, said, cold California as a kid. Yeah, California, man. Celeste Salerno. Yes. The police are not about to save you. They could be up the street from your house and they will fire the car up. I saw it. I couldn't believe it still to this day. Fired the car up. It's only one dude down there. Just gave dude 3 shots. Dude laying there fighting for his life. The girl screaming and the other dude standing there like he a boss or something. And the police did nothing. And I still can't believe that to this day. And I remember my ex I was staying with, I told her that day, I was like, man, we got to get some firepower around here. Nah, this little bat and all this ain't going to work. No. And somebody just jumped through our backyard the other day. I don't stay in Oakland no more. I stay in a lot better neighborhood now. That's about an hour away almost. So I'm good. But I'm just using that as an example that, listen, the police always ain't going to save you. It's different circumstances, definitely for different people. Real talk. But y'all see what it is, man. We just had to talk a little bit about what was going on lately. It seemed like it's a lot more stuff about to pop off. And we're gonna be here to cover it. So it's been your boy Rock. I appreciate everybody that came out. I'll catch y'all on the next stream or next video, whichever one comes first. Appreciate all y'all.